Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Big stack, big stack in my bag. It's like that, like big stack in my bag. Into like that, like. They say whatever. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better?
Yeah, it's the king of crunk. Sometimes they call me Lucifer. Talk about you do this and that, ain't none of that they're new to us. Act like that you pop off, no damn well that you grew to us. Been in my own lane, carry you like that do the truck. Trend following, I'm surprised you just not catching up. It's my way or the highway, baby girl, I'm not a settler. Don't play with my kind, no matter my mind. I promise it get pitiful. They love me, I promise I do the bare minimum. My people, they say that I'm underrated, but it's crazy, I'm steady, they killing them. Can't ride my wave, I'm flipping them. Come up for some earth and I'm dipping them.
I'm so sick of all you weak, lame. Sick of being so hard, man. It's dead for that, man. It's 2023. Talk about, man. All I wanna do is talk and talk and talk. I can really give up.
Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah, bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah, down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah, so ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah, when you pop it, they don't wanna slice. Yeah, greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah, mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure, the boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar, nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records, ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice the heart in me. For family, high roller, but you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. For real lifespan, looking good, it ain't slowing. One after another, man, I just keep going. then I did it right. This ain't happened for me
It's a
overnight.
big one this week, guys.
It's
At home versus the Saints for the lead in the division. We're both 7-3.
You look at league leaders and see his name, third best in the league coming in. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it's all up next.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now we'll get a stoppage here.
Start linebacker out on fucking kickoff.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And we'll be back in a moment. Carr right away going to look to throw.
Let's fucking go.
And the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Upper arm fracture. That's fantastic.
If they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Hell yeah.
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Apparently this defense is coming to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
Well, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Carr now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A little juke. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his 2nd season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now a first carry here for
Hell yeah.
Robinson.
Get up under him, Bijan.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. On play action, here's Ridder. Looking downfield for Jones. Touchdown.
Fuck with him.
Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top.
Old dude still got it.
Score here this afternoon. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won
Fuck
going
with
into
it.
that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not
Sit
bring
that shit down.
as their drive will begin at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is
just joining. You missed a hell of a play by Julio. Scored in 2 plays, got a big stop, opening drive.
That he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense.
Nearly blocked a punt from them.
Well, this defense for the Falcons very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down.
Fuck you, Taysom Hill. Get out of here.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to...
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. At the 9-yard line. Ritter will set up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him.
God damn, didn't pick up assignment.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery hadn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Carr throw complete there to Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
He should have pulled off that block.
And it's a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hit and dropped behind the line by Shelby Harris.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
What? What?
Thomas. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the
Get the
tackles
fuck
make
out
it
of
the
here.
Falcons' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. into the red zone. It's Carr. Throwing into traffic.
How the fuck did you do that, Terrell?
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Ah, caught me in zone.
Completion left side to Miller. Touchdown, Saints.
I'm assuming Alvin Kamara's hurt.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 14-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the
Should have had him for a loss.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
From the gun, it's Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows in total football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
He's into the secondary. Touchdown! Michael
Just like that.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
Take off.
Because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Come on, Bijan.
Hit as he
get it out.
there, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
God damn.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player, and not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Carr now on 1st down.
They just fucking murdered Calais Campbell.
Throwing
Jesus.
for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's Carr to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Oh, he's so bad. Jesus, even User and that guy sucks.
He's going to get this inside to 15.
Like stopped on his own and everything.
At the 13-yard line. Nice run. The Saints 1st down.
Fucking hurt man without Caden Ellis.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's
That's a good play by.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Tay Davis there on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Hell yeah.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we just do our jobs here.
On the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw his Carr. He'll drop this down.
Good stop. Good stop.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
He's caught something to going for.
Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Motherfucker, what are we doing?
He's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams.
And there they go again.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You think back to 2022 with Detroit, Jamal Williams just unstoppable down near the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns, 13 of those were from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
Luntz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Poor connection quality. Broadcasting only mic audio.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
Oh, God damn
Solid
it.
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ritter.
Ooh. Wow.
And it's knocked
Wow.
away and incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage
Guess I should have put it on a rope.
tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Second down and a run by Robinson. And the defense closes quickly there.
Ooh, that defense starting to do their thing.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Nobody. Nobody. Perfect coverage.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave
Come
up a
out on fire and
touchdown on
died
the opening
fast.
drive. And then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
Wish I could see
This
what
drive
fucking
here
time's
beginning
left.
probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good pass break
Throw
up.
on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing his car on third down.
Oh, god damn, dude. That cannot fucking catch.
It's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
On the return is Jones. They'll call it a punt at 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it will be Falcon football.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They start on the
Come
ground.
on, dude. You got to get that fucking
He is
block.
gonna be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're one of the worst teams in sacks in the league. They've been in my fucking face every play.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Blitz.
Flush to his right.
Dude, why the fuck did you stop running your route, Drake
What
London?
was he thinking there? It's easily
You had a step.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable and usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run the offense.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
Being chased out left. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints 38-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter
sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Caught by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
Come on, dude. Play the fucking ball. What are you doing?
Back at the 23-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Ritter from the gun.
I'll take that.
Touchdown, Falcons! Max Williams in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Coup for the extra point.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that was a 11-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
That ain't never in my fucking life. Never in my life.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Didn't go against me.
So we reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12.
We'll begin with, let's call it a testy-est rivalry in the NFL today. Cincinnati playing host to Pittsburgh in the AFC North. And at halftime, 20-10 is the score. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And that one is at halftime as they lead the visiting Patriots in that ball game. Saquon Barkley, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Dak Prescott leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. It was a solid first half from the veteran running back, Jamal Williams. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Robinson on a give right side. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He's got it to the 43 here.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
On 2nd, here's Algier. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Demario Davis there on the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Algier now up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The tight end in motion right. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A lot depend on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. This from 25 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. The throw over the middle, taken in. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. I went to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 14. Ritter back to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Ritter will throw for it. Rolling to his right.
Yes,
They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The focus goes back to Chris Olave, the Saints offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Carr gonna throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Good stop. Good stop.
On third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And they will take over 1st and 10. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Robinson with another carry. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 41.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll give to Algier out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a
That was on me. Cut it too close.
Coming up. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Algier going straight ahead. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 23. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter.
Fucking Holden.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't know how I missed your party invite, but I just got a 3rd and inches, and of course we got called for holding. So it's 3rd and 10
how
now.
That game's going, huh?
3:51.
Are you playing in Atlanta?
Yes, 3:51 remaining. Come on, Justin Rose. God damn it!
Yeah.
So we're kicking a field goal right now to tie it up.
Yeah.
With 3:46 to go. And we're tied.
Can't believe the Vikings went out and got Joshua Dobbs. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Kyler's going to start next week. Or this week.
It's kind of, I don't know. Makes no sense to me a little bit.
Why is that?
Because they have a shit record already. What's the fucking point of bringing Dobbs in?
Well,
you know, it's
are
my
you talking
thoughts.
about the Vikings?
Yeah.
Because they're 2nd in the division, they feel like they can win at 4-4.
But
They feel like they
still,
can win that
though,
division.
They don't have a Super Bowl team. You know.
No, they don't. But you can't tell owners that sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, they got more access than what we do. So some of them guys might, you know, I mean, they might have a better team than what's been put out on the field so far.
Fuck yeah, false start. 2nd and 15, 2:37 to go.
Nice.
Alvin Kamara's hurt. He hasn't played a snap. My starting linebacker got hurt on opening kickoff, Caden Ellis.
Nice.
I believe we're finna go to the 2-minute warning.
Ooh,
unless
Tampa
they get
Bay
a snap off here.
The Colts. Baker Mayfield had 5 touchdowns. Oof, that's rough. I know Bradley was pissed. Well, he's been he's throwing a wheel route with Jonathan Taylor, or either screens with him.
This motherfucker's just running. Draw on me. Stop him. Good stop. Good fucking stop. Oh, and they're going for it. Of course they are.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll actually be able to hear your
fucking pants,
audio
man.
for once.
Got the fucking stop.
Hell yeah.
Minute 33 to go.
I had a big stop, forced a field goal late that it ultimately won me the game. Ryan Tannehill, 8 for 21. Solid.
Dude's a ball player, man.
Yeah. Having the worst year of his career.
I keep bumping my fucking mic.
It's all good. Jameis Winston played decent. Kyler Murray had 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Kyron Williams running the ball a little bit, but he had only 2.8 yards a carry. I don't get why it's so hard to run with him. Kyler Murray also had a fumble. Cooper Kupp, 10 catches, 161 yards. Puka Nacua, 1 catch for 21 yards. Cooper Kupp, 3 touchdowns.
Ooh, Bijan down to this 8.
Nice. Good stuff.
Bijan touchdown with 30 seconds left. Did not want him to score, but they shoved him in.
Are you up?
Yeah, 38-31.
Nice. Big time.
We got 30 seconds left. I should be good. No timeouts.
How long's left?
30 seconds. First play all the way down to the other 42. This is for the ball game. 4, 3, 2. Snapped it with 2 seconds left. And stopped him.
Nice. Hunter plays the Colts, at the Dolphins, Texans, Seahawks, at the Texans, Jaguars to finish out the year.